So here let's talk about filters. We have discussed slicers before. Slicers are a part of the report which can help you filter data. So for example, in this report, GDP and CO2 map, and this variable is basically a range slicer. So it's a variable as part of the report that controls what data is going to be shown on the report. That's called slicers. Okay, so filters are different. Filters are not part of the report. It's a external tool to help you control, to limit what type of data is going to be shown on the report. But it's not, the filter itself is not shown on the report. The filters are shown on this thing called the filters pane here. All right. So here we want to know three types of filters. The first type is called filters on this page. So this type of filter only affects this particular report page. In this case, GDP and CO2 map. All right. So look at this filter. Country territory is not blank. This is the only filter affecting this report page. There's no other filters to affect this page. The second type of filter is called filters on all pages. So this type of filter will not just affect this particular report we are focusing on, it's also gonna affect other reports in this Power BI file. Okay, so we do not have filters on all pages here. All right, this is kind of blank. There's a button says you can add data fields here. You can specify what data fields will be filtered for all pages. But for this particular file, we do not have a specific filter for all pages. A third type of filter is called filters on a particular variable. All right, so let's actually focus on this particular variable, GDP and CO2. So once I click on this one, when this variable is selected, you can see on the filters pane, we have filters on this variable. All right, that's gonna be the filter controlling particularly this GDP and CO2 variable. Okay, and you see here GDP is all, so there's no filtering of the GDP data field. Year is all, again, there's no filtering of the year field. But you can change that. For example, you can expand the year. You can click on this arrow here. Now all the years is gonna be explicitly shown here. Okay, so now you can maybe just filter. I want to show only year 2005, 2000, and 1995. Okay, you can choose particular years you want to show on the variable. Okay, so these filters are only going to affect this particular variable. It's not going to affect other variables on this report. And it's not going to affect the other pages. Okay, those are controlled, again, those are controlled by either the filters for this page or the filters for all pages. Okay, so here we're only focused on filters for this particular variable.